Welcome to Useful Words. Hi, my name is Leroy Glover, and on this channel, we're going to explore useful words. In this video, we're going to share the law of persistence, how to achieve anything you want in life. If you persist long enough, you must succeed. Persistence is self-discipline in action. It is also a measure of your belief in yourself. Brian Tracy. The law of persistence is simple. If you want to achieve something, you need to be willing to persevere even when the going gets tough. Sometimes it's better to let go of a goal that's no longer realistic. But it does mean that if you're truly committed to something, you'll find a way to make it happen, no matter what obstacles stand in your way. The law of persistence is more about than just setting your sights on a goal and refusing to budge. It's about taking action day after day until you reach your destination. It's about finding creative solutions when roadblocks appear and being open to new opportunities when they arise. It's about never giving up on your dreams. If you want to achieve something big in life, remember the law of persistence and never give up on your dreams. In order to achieve anything you want in life, you must first be persistent. You need to have determination and never give up on your dreams, no matter how hard things get. You also need to have a clear plan and goal in mind and work towards it every day. It won't be easy, but if you persist, you will eventually achieve your goal. The only way to fail is to give up. So don't give up and keep persistently working towards your dream. That will come true if you believe in yourself and never give up. The law of persistence does state that it's impossible to achieve anything without persistence. This means that if you want to achieve your goals, you need to be willing to put in the hard work and dedication required to make them a reality. While there's no guarantee of success, the chances of achieving your goals increase dramatically when you're persistent. The key to being persistent is to never give up, no matter how difficult things become. When you encounter setbacks, view them as an opportunity to learn and grow. Remember, every journey starts with a single step, so keep taking steps forward and eventually you'll reach your destination. The law of persistence is a powerful tool that can help you achieve anything you want in life. If you're willing to put in the work, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. So never give up on your dreams and always keep moving forward towards your goals. Everyone has dreams, but not everyone turns those dreams into reality. Why? One of the biggest obstacles standing in the way is the lack of persistence. You need to be persistent if you want to achieve anything in life. That means never giving up, no matter how hard things get. Of course, it's not always easy to stick with something. That's why it's important to have a strong why, a reason why you're doing what you're doing. If you can tap into that reason and use it as motivation, you'll be able to overcome any obstacle that comes in your way. So ask yourself, what is your why? Why you want to achieve your dream? The law of persistence is a principle that's been proven time and time again throughout history. And it states that if you want something bad enough, you are willing to put in the work to achieve it. This is a law that anyone can use to achieve anything they want in life. There are many reasons to use the law of persistence. Some are determination. You have the determination to achieve your goal. You cannot give up no matter what obstacles get in your way. Discipline. You have to be willing to put in the hard work required to achieve your goals. There is no easy path. You have to be willing to do what it takes. Faith. You have to believe in yourself and your abilities to succeed. You cannot let self-doubt hold you back. By following these keys, you will be able to use the power of persistence to achieve anything you want in life. There is a reason why some people achieve great success in life, while others don't. It isn't luck or chance. It's the law of persistence. If you want to achieve anything in life, you need to be persistent. You need to keep moving forward. No matter what obstacles stand in your way, you can never give up. People who are successful don't let setbacks stop them from reaching their goals. They persist through the thick and thin. They never give up on their dreams. So if you want to achieve anything in life, remember the law of persistence. Never give up, keep moving forward, and believe in yourself. There is a law in life that governs all things. This law is called the law of persistence. What it means is that anything you want to achieve in life, you can achieve if you persist long enough and put enough effort into it. Many people have heard of this law, but don't understand how to apply it in their own lives. That's because the key to applying the law of persistence is to understand that there is no shortcuts. You have to work hard and put in the time and effort required to achieve your goals. There are no secrets or tricks when it comes to achieving success. It takes dedication, commitment, and perseverance. But if you're willing to do what it takes, then you can achieve anything you want in life. Just remember the key to consistency and determination. So keep pushing forward no matter what obstacles get in your way, and eventually you'll reach your goals. What is the law of persistence? The law of persistence states that energy and focus must be constantly applied in order to achieve success. This means that even when things are tough and you feel like you can't keep going, it's important to push through and continue working towards your goals. The law is based on the idea that anything is possible if you're willing to work hard enough for it. This principle can be seen throughout history in the stories of successful people who have overcome adversity to reach their goals. It's an inspiring message that reminds us that no matter how challenging life may be, we always have the power to persevere. If you want something bad enough, you'll find a way to get it. This may involve overcoming obstacles, trying new things, or simply never giving up. The key is to maintain a high level of desire and focus. When you keep your eyes on the prize, you are more likely to find a way to succeed. The law of persistence is often applied in the realm of business, but it can also be applied in areas of life. If you want to achieve a goal, big or small, remember that persistence is key. Never give up, and eventually you'll reach your destination. If you keep working at something, eventually you will achieve success. The law is based on the belief that anything is possible if you're willing to work hard enough and never give up. The law of persistence has been used by some of the most successful people in history, including Thomas Edison, who said once, "If I find 1,000 ways something won't work, I haven't failed." I am not discouraged because every wrong attempt discarded is another step forward. It reminds us that even when things seem impossible, we should never give up. With enough hard work and determination, we can eventually overcome any obstacles. There will always be challenges and roadblocks along the way, but if you stay focused and dedicated, you will eventually achieve your goals. What is the law of persistence? It is the belief that anything is possible if you're willing to work hard enough and never give up. It's what allows people to overcome adversity and achieve their goals. It's a powerful tool that can help you realize your potential. It's the principle that asserts that it is possible to produce results in any situation as long as you are willing to keep trying and don't give up. This means that success is attainable as long as you maintain a positive outlook and remain persistent in your efforts. There's a reason why some people succeed and others don't. It's not about talent or luck. The difference between success and failure is often determined by something called the law of persistence. This law can be summed up in one sentence. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. No matter how many times you fail, if you keep trying, you will eventually succeed. That's the power of persistence. There is a law in the world of business that is known as the law of persistence. And the law states that the most successful businesses are those that never give up, no matter how difficult things may seem at times. There are many examples of this law in action. One such example is Apple Incorporated, which was founded in 1976 by Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. At first, the company struggled financially, but Jobs and Wozniak refused to give up. They kept working hard to improve their products and eventually became one of the most successful companies in the world. Another example is Amazon, which was started by Jeff Bezos in 1994. Like Apple, Amazon initially faced many financial struggles, but Bezos refused to give up. He kept innovating and expanding his business until it became the global powerhouse it is today. The bottom line is that if you want to be successful in business, you need to learn how to persist through tough times. And the law of persistence will always be there to help you achieve your goals. There is a reason why some people seem to achieve more than others. And it's not because they are smarter or work harder. It's because they have mastered the law of persistence. This law is simple but powerful. The person who persists will eventually succeed. Whether you're trying to lose weight, start a business, or learn a new skill, if you keep pushing forward, you will reach your goal. Of course, this doesn't mean that success is guaranteed, but it does mean that you have a better chance of achieving your dreams if you never give up. So don't be discouraged by setbacks or failures. Simply pick yourself up and try again. With enough effort and persistence, you can do anything. The importance of taking action and never giving up. It is essential to take action and never give up on your dreams. When you take action, you are telling the universe that you're serious about what you want and you are willing to work for it. The more focused and dedicated you are, the more likely you are to achieve your goals. Additionally, taking actions towards your goals shows that you are resilient and can overcome any obstacle in your way. Never giving up is the key to success. No one ever achieved their goals by quitting. It's only through hard work and determination that we achieve our dreams. So if you want something badly enough, never give up and take action towards it every day. You'll eventually get there. It is never easy to take action and persevere when the going gets tough. It would be so much easier to give up and abandon our goals. But giving up is not an option if you want to succeed in life. Everyone faces difficulties and setbacks at some point, but it's essential to never give up and continue fighting for what you believe in. Though it may seem like the situation is hopeless, taking action and persisting through challenges is often the only way to achieve our goals. And even if we don't achieve them, we'll always be proud of ourselves for never giving up. So never give up on your dreams, no matter how difficult they may seem. There is always a chance that you will succeed if you never give up. It is often said that it's not about how many times you get knocked down, but how many times you get back up. This could not be truer than the case of taking action and never giving up. No matter what life throws your way, if you have the determination to never give up, you'll find a way to succeed. This is because giving up is simply not an option for someone who takes action and never gives up. They know that every setback is merely a stepping stone on the path to success. And so they pick themselves up each time they fall and continue moving forward until they reach their goals. This tenacity is an essential quality for anyone who wants to achieve great things in life. If you want to be successful, never give up and always take action. Taking action is important because it shows that you'll never give up. It's a sign of strength and determination, two qualities that are essential for success. So don't be afraid to take risks and go after your dreams. If you never give up, anything is possible. The importance of taking action cannot be overemphasized. It's the only way to achieve success. Never giving up is another important factor. Persistence is key to achieving any goal. It's the only way to make progress and achieve your goals. But it's not enough just to take action. you also need to persevere and never give up. This is what sets successful people apart from everyone else. They never give up, no matter how difficult things become. So if you want to be successful, always remember to take action and never give up. Everyone has a story of how they overcome adversity. Some people had to work harder than others, but the end result is always worth it. For example, take the story of Abraham Lincoln. He was born in poverty and lost his mother at a young age. Despite these challenges, he never gave up on himself and on his dreams. He became one of the most influential presidents in American history. Or take the story of Nelson Mandela. After spending 27 years in prison for fighting for human rights, he was finally released and became the president of South Africa. These are two examples of how perseverance pays off. No matter what life throws your way, don't give up. Take action and keep moving forward until you reach your goals. There once was a young girl who had a dream of becoming a successful doctor. She worked hard in school and studied diligently, but despite her best effort, she always seemed to fail just short of her goals. Determined to never give up, she kept trying until finally she achieved her dreams. Years later, she found herself in a situation where she had to make a tough decision: give up on her dreams or keep fighting for it. She chose to fight and eventually achieved greater success than she ever could have imagined. No matter what happens, keep moving forward, because sooner or later, something good will come along. When life throws obstacles, never give up. You have the power within yourself and all around you every day. How to develop a never give up mindset. Persistence is the key to achieve any goal, whether it's personal or professional. When you're up against a challenge, it's easy to feel like giving up. But if you can maintain your focus and keep moving forward, you'll eventually reach your goals. One way to develop a never give up mindset is to think about all the people who have overcome similar challenges. If they can do it, so can you. It's also helpful to think about what you stand to lose if you give up. What will happen if you don't reach your goal? Will you be disappointed in yourself? Will you miss out on an opportunity? Keep these things in mind when you're feeling tempted to throw in the towel. It is also important to remember that setbacks are inevitable. You're not going to achieve your goals overnight. There will be times when you encounter obstacles and fail, but each time you pick yourself up and keep going, you'll become stronger and more resilient. So don't be discouraged by setbacks. Use them as motivation to keep moving forward. If you can develop a never give up mindset, you'll be well on your way to achieving your goals. So stay focused, keep moving forward, and don't let anything stand in your way. Anyone who has ever achieved a significant goal knows that success seldom comes easy. More often than not, it requires grit and determination to see things through to the end. For some people, this comes naturally. They're able to maintain focus and keep moving forward even when the things get tough. For others, it can be more of a challenge. If you find yourself struggling to stay the course, there are a few things you can do to develop the never give up mindset. First, it's important to have a clear understanding of what you want to achieve. When your goals are fuzzy or undefined, it's easy to become bogged down or discouraged when you hit a snag. But if you have a clear picture of what you're working towards, it will be easier to stay motivated and keep pushing forward. Second, take some time to reflect on your past successes, no matter how small they may seem. This will help remind you that you are capable of accomplishing great things if you set your mind to it. And surround yourself with positive people who will support and encourage you in pursuit of your goals. These people can act as a reminder that anything is possible if you're willing to work for it. By following these tips, you can develop the never give up mindset necessary for achieving success in any area of your life. Now, there's no single answer to the question of how to develop the never give up mindset. However, there are some basic principles that can help guide you in developing this important attitude. As we shared, it's important to identify your personal values and motivating factors. What are the things that matter most to you? What drives you to keep going even when things are tough? And to remember, once you identify these factors, it's important to keep them in the forefront of your mind. Remind yourself regularly why you are doing what you do and why it matters to you. This will help you maintain focus and stamina when things get tough. Additionally, it does help to build a support network of people who share your values and who will encourage you and inspire you. These people can provide valuable advice and motivation when you need it most. Remember that developing a never give up mindset is a journey, not a destination. There will be setbacks along the way, but each failure is an opportunity to learn and grow. Keep moving forward and trust in yourself. You can achieve anything you set your mind to. Wanting to give up is only human. The dictionary defines perseverance as continuous and determined effort to achieve a goal in spite of difficult setbacks and discouragement. Creating a never give up mindset isn't about being inhuman. It's about redefining what you view as difficult, setbacks, and discouragement. It's from these challenges we grow the most. So if you're feeling like giving up, ask yourself this question. What would it mean for me to not give up on this? Bad days happen to everyone. The most successful people are the ones who have learned how to develop a never give up mindset. When you're facing challenges, remember that setbacks are only temporarily. With hard work and determination, you can overcome anything. Never give up on your dreams. Anything is possible if you believe in yourself. Too often we fall victim to the good enough philosophy. We think that if our efforts are not perfect, then there is no point in trying at all. So why bother putting forth any effort or going after what you want? While this may have been acceptable when things were simpler and more manageable, today it leaves people feeling defeated before even starting their journey. The truth is, nobody likes being told they're never good enough. We much rather be encouraged as often as possible than spend our time doing nothing but comparing ourselves with others who seemingly effortlessly achieve success while others remain elusive. And the power of possibility is a powerful thing. It can help you overcome any obstacle in your way if harnessed correctly and used as an asset, not just as something nice to have around, but never utilize its full potential. Now, steps to developing the winning attitude starts with believing otherwise. Once we start thinking positive, all sorts of obstacles will become easier because those thoughts give us perseverance for a tough task ahead. There's no doubt about it, having a never give up mindset is the key to success. But how do you develop one? Here are a few tips. Believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can achieve your goals even if others don't believe in you. Remember, it's not what others think that matters, it's what you think that counts. Set realistic goals. Don't try to accomplish too much at once or set goals that are impossible to achieve. Start small and work your way up gradually. Take action. A lot of people know what they want, but they never take action to get there. If you want something bad enough, you have to be willing to put in the effort required to achieve it. There are a lot of things in life that can knock us down. We all go through tough times, and we all have our share of obstacles to overcome. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is often determined by how they deal with these setbacks. Some people give up when things get tough, while others never give up. They keep fighting no matter what life throws their way. They are the people who eventually achieve their goals and reach their dreams. So how do you develop a never give up mindset? It's not easy, but it's definitely possible. Remember, believe in yourself. This is probably the most important step of all. If you don't believe in yourself, you won't be able to overcome any obstacle in your way. You need to have faith in yourself and your abilities, and know that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Remember to stay positive. No one can succeed if they're always negative. You need to stay positive and optimistic, even when things are tough. And remember that every problem has a solution. Thinking positively will help motivate you to keep going when things get tough. Remember to set goals. When you have something to work towards, it's much easier to stay motivated. So make sure to set realistic goals for yourself and strive to achieve them each and every day. This will help keep you focused on what's important and prevent you from giving up easily. There's no question that having a never give up mindset is essential for success. Anyone who has achieved anything great has had overcome countless obstacles and setbacks. Remember, there are mindsets, and there's no one answer. Remember to take action. A lot of people know what they need to do to reach their goals, but they never take action because they're afraid of failing. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Just learn from them and move on. Persevere through setbacks and failure. Everyone experiences setbacks and failure at some point. It's a part of life. The key is to not let them discourage you and to keep pushing forward until you reach your goals. I'm Leroy Glover, and I thank you.